Hey anyone, how's it going and welcome to Bite Size Marathons. Today we're going to be starting a new reaction series and that's to Loki, the new Marvel show that just started right now. It's been only like 7 minutes since the first episode came out. And I am super excited to watch this. I am a huge fan of the MCU. I have been for years and I have been absolutely loving the series we've been getting on Disney Plus so far. In fact, my reactions kind of started with WandaVision. Started recording myself at least. But Loki will be the first one of these proper reactions for a full series. Speaking of which, obviously, I'm still very new at this. My audio quality and all of that needs to be worked on. We'll see how it goes. So please bear with me. I don't know what else to say, so let's just start the reaction. Not the usual Marvel theme right here. You misjudged the height, Loki. How did you end up so high in the sky? Oh, come on. That's Iron Man right there. That's a nice Iron Man reference. Oh, shit. Wrong one. Yep, right here. Right on time.
You're now moving at 1/16th speed, but feeling all
Just slowed him down. That's cool.
Reset the timeline.
What an interesting device. What did that do? I'm kind of suspicious that's not as harmless as they may have made it sound. Hey, it's Skrull. It's a cute yet scary looking robot. Oh gosh. Where did the
Please sign to verify
It's a
this
cat.
is everything you've ever said.
cat's like, what?
What? Sign this too.
Seems like that stack is too short though.
Oh, this is absurd.
And this.
See? Come on, that stack should be like up at the ceiling. Especially with all the speeches this guy's made. Just go through, you're fine.
Welcome to the
I miss Minutes.
Authority. I'm Miss Minutes, and a personal war. But don't worry. To make sure that doesn't happen, the timekeepers created the
That's
TVA
kind of a leap, isn't it?
and all its incredible workers.
Wow.
Timekeepers.
What a
Sacred
cartoon.
timeline.
Nice exposition.
Leave this bunker.
Holy. I love this. Someone's preventing them from being reset. Horns.
Devil's afraid of us.
Come on, man.
Take care of him.
It's Loki. Released another one.
I suspect the Avengers. You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they traveled through time. No doubt in a last-ditch effort. to save my
He's actually right.
to God.
What they did was supposed to happen. You escaping was not.
Right.
There's your answer, folks.
Not supposed to happen. According to whom?
Wait, if what they did was supposed to happen,
Oh, the
wasn't
timekeepers. Right.
him escaping
Well,
also
perhaps
supposed
I
to
should
happen?
speak to these.
I know the budget was different, but the Time Lords had nothing on this. I said it a bit earlier. But wow. I like this relationship already. It's awesome. Mobius is totally chill with him.
Kill me.
Bourbon and soda?
No.
Thank you.
Cause pain and suffering and death. That's how it is, that's how it was, that's how it will be. All so that others can achieve their best versions of themselves.
What is this place?
Hearing that, I got a gut punch. Your life has no meaning except to
What are you
support
doing?
others. I mean, are you really surprised?
Infinity Stones?
Oh gosh, there's more, isn't there?
How,
Oh god!
how do you have these?
Yes! Progress. All of these MCU shows are very therapeutic. You. Yes! Glad they're straightforward about it. Oh, God. Come on. Lower the hood. Lower the hood. Dang it. And that was the first episode of Loki. I really don't know what to say, but I loved it. I just loved it. It was just such a strong start to this show. Honestly, better than I could have imagined. But here we are. And yeah, see, I don't know what to say. I really have no clue. First thing I actually do want to talk about is that there's one kind of recurring theme across these first three Marvel shows that have come out, is that they're all very therapeutic for the main characters. You know, Wanda, then Bucky and Sam, and now Loki, all having to take a good hard look at themselves and, you know, realize things about themselves. And it's really kind of funny, actually. Now, thinking on it, it's probably all due to the fact that this is, well, again, this is all Marvel shows, right? And it's because of the extended runtime. The quick-paced movies can't really spend as much time with the heroes kind of just thinking over things as the shows can. I mean, just imagine, take Iron Man 3, for example. They kind of went through his whole PTSD thing very quickly. Some flashbacks, some night terrors, and a lot of descriptions. It's like, just imagine if those events were in a show, we would have spent at least 30, 40 minutes with Tony over these PTSD episodes. Maybe just with him waking up at night working on armors, or his like dreams about his nightmares about the events of the Avengers, or stuff like that. So it's easy to see why we're getting all this extra time here. And, you know, to focus on back on this show, we got to see Loki take a really hard look at himself and, you know, realize some of the things that we fans may have already realized. That this killing, murdery guy, that's not him. That's the guy he's trying to project, to be sure. It's the guy he wants everyone else to see, but that's not him. Obviously, the show kind of like rushes him to that position as he quite literally sees his life he's lived in the movies. and sees the Loki that we all grew to love, grow and die in the blink of an eye. Kind of just skip through all the movies right there. Tom Hiddleston's been great since the beginning of the MCU, no doubt about it. But seriously, his acting here, just watching the old scenes, it's nuts. You can just feel the gut punch from seeing his mother die, his father die, the anger, frustration, and the shock of seeing his own death to Thanos. It's amazing, because Tom Hiddleston's done those things. He acted those scenes many times. He's probably seen that footage a lot, and to react to this so believably, it's just, I don't know, it's just amazing. And his relationship with Mobius is also really well done. I can buy these two are going to click together. I can't wait to see more of their buddy cop thing as we go on with the episodes. It just looks like it's already going to be a lot of fun. Next thing on my head, I'm really glad they didn't shy away from telling us that Loki is the villain of the show as well. Right? I thought, okay, they're making this really obvious, but they're going to kind of like push it off, the fact that, the villain of the show is actually another time variant Loki. But no. However, they do seem to be, hiding is the fact that the time variant Loki will actually be a Loki in female form. Sorry, spoilers. Yeah, I guess. A lot of the people have already figured that out from, the casting. That, okay, this is going to be, I can't remember what's her name is off the top of my head. They've already figured out this actress is probably playing Lady Loki. And that's also why there was a really hyped up teaser a couple days ago that, showed how a Loki form with his gender being fluid. It's just kind of right in your face. Yeah, we're going to have Loki as a villain, but it's going to be a female one. Which I can't wait to see. It's going to be fun to see another actor's take on Loki besides that little Matt Damon joke scene in Ragnarok and in upcoming Love and Thunder. It'll be fun to see their take. I also can't wait to see, the mystery here now is, if this is a time variant, when did they vary? Right? When did they vary? How did they vary? What happened there? What was Loki supposed to do that they figured out not doing? Right? To be honest, it feels like variants are created through time travel. Right? Loki was only created because the Avengers went back in time. And, right? Then Loki decided to pick up the Tesseract instead of just stand there. I'm glad they gave us a straight up explanation. No, the Avengers are not being punished because we said that was supposed to happen already. Apparently, time loops and time travel is a part of the sacred timeline. Okay. Another funny thing is the DB Cooper thing. I think everyone, including me, was thinking that this DB Cooper was some kind of mission thing where, future Loki had to sneak onto Asgard somehow. But no, it's just a bet. Just Loki screwing around in the past. It's the younger Loki messing around, and I don't know. It's kind of funny that, and also, leaves the future open for the show. Leaves a lot more unknowns. I guess it makes sense though that this is an episode 1 thing, because that's so one of the larger teasers do is that a large bulk of the stuff is early episode stuff and not later episode stuff. But I just thought that was really hilarious that they just breezed over it that quickly. What else? The TVA headquarters. It looked amazing. It was this really cool blend of, old-fashioned, yet that one CGI scene of the expanse of it is just crazy. And that moment where we see this random guy having a drawer full of Infinity Stones is just, wow, what kind of place is this? And I know I talked about Tom Hiddleston's acting before, but his reaction to finding out those stones are basically nothing. Paperweights. They're nothing special here. Man, that's another gut punch. He gets a lot of shocks this episode. But the TV is really cool. Obviously, it always makes me think of the Time Lords back in Legends of Tomorrow. I think that's what the Time Lords, that whole area, their whole place was supposed to be like. But unfortunately, CW has nowhere near the budget that, these Marvel shows have. So that Time Lord HQ was nowhere near as impressive. I thought the cartoon from the Miss Minutes was very cute and kind of it's a cute way to give exposition, right? Okay, here we are. This is the thing with there's a whole multiverse time war thing happened, and then they're like, you know what? We'll just force one timeline on everything, which feels iffy. My bet right now from the beginning is that they won't be so strict on the whole single timeline thing, because the multiverse has to be there. The next Doctor Strange movie is called Multiverse of Madness. And if there's no so there has to be a multiverse, right? For that to work. Otherwise, the next Doctor Strange movie is Multiverse of Madness. And if the TVA is still working properly and preventing a multiverse, that's a little bit issue. It's a little bit of an issue. Unless, there's different levels of multiverse, and like alternate timeline, alternate universe is like a separate from an alternate universe thing. I don't know. Overall, just an incredibly strong start to Loki. And it's only made me more excited to see what's going forward. Thanks for watching this reaction. Over here, you'll see the next reaction whenever that pops up. Over here, you'll see a playlist of all my videos. And right on my face, you'll see a subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.